So I met Elisha when she was, well, I guess she's still the founder of Learn ME, but that was for the last 3 years until very recently.
Talk about.
Yeah, and she'll share more of that story. But now she's working for Tech in Asia, as you know, which is a huge thing here, and it shares stories of everything entrepreneurship related, technology related here in Asia, not just in Singapore. If there's someone who you need to get your stories shared to, Elisha might be one of those people to talk to. All right. Elisha, ecosystem builder, Tech in Asia, let us know the soft spot in your heart. Thank you.
There you go.
Hi.
Okay, let's just, oh great, I don't know, crack a joke. Okay, so my name is Elisha, and when I graduated from university in 2010, I knew I wanted to start a startup. So I went and enrolled into the Singapore chapter of Founder Institute, which is an accelerated program in Singapore, and incorporated Learn ME as part of the graduation criteria. So I had like a zero programming background, so when I started, I did what everybody did, look for a tech co-founder. And like what everybody went through, you can't find a tech co-founder. So I have like, because I'm like really so technically like challenged, and the only thing I can do was this picture. I'm really proud of myself, like, so this is gonna be that. So when I couldn't find a tech co-founder, what I decided to do is I will pick up programming, and in 2012, I launched the platform. So this is where I brag. So on the outside, I was like killing it. The launch was covered by all of these logos you see there. The instructors on my platform, they were national athletes that represented Singapore and Malaysia. Community leaders who run local user groups, like Michael was one of them. Well-known VCs and entrepreneurs in Singapore. In fact, like my journey was covered by Business Times, and even today actually covered me as part of their National Day special. Yeah, and I was actually invited to mentor at startup weekends and stuff, so like awesome, so on and so forth. But I think on the inside I was struggling the whole time. The whole time. This is the traffic for 2 years. As you can see, there's no up and to the right. It's always been this fucking stable line. You know, I had a distribution, I had a retention problem. You know, when students meet each other after the first lesson, they don't need my platform anymore, and I have a distribution problem in terms of like getting more students to take classes and stuff. So for like the longest time, I tried a lot of stuff, and I have no idea what to do with it. So I moved to Silicon Valley for 3 months to get my shit together. Oh, by the way, I'm really vulgar, so sorry. So basically at Silicon Valley, what I needed to do was to decide whether I should pivot or persevere. So I talked to a lot of people, and Silicon Valley, people who are experienced are really accessible to anyone, so that was like awesome. And what I noticed is that, so I talked to a lot of people, and every time I ask, oh, so here's my situation, should I pivot or should I persevere? And what I noticed is that the more experienced a person is, the more likely that the answer is, it's a personal decision. So, I did not take it well the first time. Of course, on the outside, I'd be like poker face and nice, but inside, like intense internal screaming. Because I was like, what the fuck? Like, are you telling me that I spend so much money and so much time to meet you, and you give me some like kumbaya spiritual shit? The answer is all within you. Like, what the fuck? Like, that was really terrible. But after talking to a lot of people and really thinking about it, what I realized is that when it comes to making my decision, I have 2 criteria, so to speak. First thing is, do I have the resources to continue running it? And do I have the ideas to continue running it? So at the point of time, well, although like hosting and PayPal is free for me, I decided that I'm like really out of ideas, and I'm just like burned out, like mentally and emotionally exhausted. So I decided to, okay, quit. And, oh, this is the fun part. So, getting my startup is like the hardest thing that I had to do in my life. And this is the exact text that I sent my best friend at the point where I decided that I should just end the meeting. I'm just doing it because I can't remember. So, yeah. you that killing a startup is painful, but I think the word pain cannot really fully encapsulate what it means to kill a startup. It's just really, really fucked up that, the thing that you created, the thing that you're passionate about, the thing that you love, and it's also the thing that you are the one killing it, like everything is fraud. So, at that point of time, I realized that, when your creation is so tightly intertwined with your self-identity, I can really understand why founders choose to kill themselves when their startup don't go well. That's not really the end of the story. So I decided to pick myself up and look for a job. And while I was doing that, I worry a lot because at a startup, I am a generalist. I know a bit of everything. So I was worried, am I employable for a specific skill? Am I good enough? And all this fun again when I got job offers from all of these guys. I lied. No, these are all the companies that actually rejected me. So if you work there, fuck you. So going through all of this after you kill your own startup, so not fun. And what I realized is that there's a lot of failure stories that you read online. They tend to forget that, even when you just killed your startup, your esteem is at all-time low, you feel fucking depressed, you will still face rejection. So what's the moral of my story? And the timing is so perfect, right? Because Kevin just talked about it just now. And startups are so fucking hard. And there's just too many ways that you can mess it up. So, I guess a few years back, there's always a trend, you should start a startup, everyone should start a startup. And I used to be part of that until I think that this is completely bullshit. Because of how much emotionally and mentally a startup takes from you, I wouldn't suggest people to just jump into it. I would only suggest that, maybe find answers to these questions like, what problem are you solving? Are you passionate about this problem? Can this be a side project instead of a company from day one? Yeah, and if you do start a startup and things are really fucking terrible, just hang in there, right? Because there is light at the end of the tunnel, and for me, after being rejected left, right, center, I got a job. Yay! And it's a pretty sweet job. I get to do, my job is kind of like a startup analyst, so I don't write stuff. So I guess that when you tie so much of a self-worth to your startup, it's very easy to think that, okay, it's the end, I'm useless, I should just die. Just don't. Founder depression and suicide is a very real problem, and just don't do it. Okay. So for this part of the presentation, I'm supposed to give advice on what you should do or what should I have done differently. But the thing is that first of all, I think this is a death by 1,000 paper cuts. I can't really tell you this major problem and therefore things didn't work out. So it's really hard for me to tell you what would I have done differently, because I might have done something differently and solved this micro fucked up, but then further down the road I have major fucked up. So it's just hard. So and here's the truth: you will fuck up too. You will fuck up. It's just a magnitude of whether it's big or small, but you will fuck up. So here's an advice: keep calm and carry on. I guess I'm enjoying it. It's kind of fun. So. The last advice that I'll give is know your priorities. Startups take a lot of time, and you always hear about people working 16 hours a day. It's almost like a fetish of overworking and overexhaust. And it's very important, and it's very easy for you to lose focus of what's important, or rather who's important, people you love and you care about. Because when I needed help, they were there. Like when I needed to pick me up, they were there. So, know your priorities. Okay, so, sorry, I forgot the point. So from my experience, it has never paid off when I put work over those I care about. Never. So in conclusion, startups are hard, it's normal to fuck up, and always know your priorities. Good luck. Any questions? Oh, sure.
So early on, you were getting a lot of positive press, and then you saw it was flatlining. Did you ever consider exiting? Basically, when you were getting all this press, were you getting offers for companies to buy up your website?
I don't have offers for companies buying my startup. I have offers from people hiring me to work for them, even being like a CEO of their startup. Which is kind of interesting. So like, why did I see the traffic like that? But because of the press, I still like continue moving on. I think maybe it's because like when I get press, I see it as a false positive. That okay, because the press thought it was interesting, so maybe someone else thought it was interesting, but I just haven't really found like who are my target users
You
yet.
had the metric. I mean, you had a measure.
Yeah.
It was telling you something, right? For
Yeah.
a long time.
That's why I fucked up. Yeah.
What's the difference between advice from people you look up to in Singapore as compared to US and other places? What's the difference in advice they gave you?
Oh, so my friend put it really succinctly about Silicon Valley. In Silicon Valley, nobody forces you for thinking big. You're just a random guy walking down the street and you say, I'm going to start the next unicorn. That's perfectly fine. In Singapore, you'd be like, I want to start a unicorn. You'd be like, we have not seen a unicorn in Southeast Asia. What makes you think that you're the unicorn? So that is the first, the most obvious difference in mentality between Singapore and Silicon Valley. The next thing is that people are so accessible. Like, I have access to, in fact, I could have like a one-to-one session. I could ask questions to Ben Horowitz, an early investor in Skype, who thinks that investing in Airbnb is too small for him when it's like 300 million. Wow, talking to me, thanks. So that's really like amazing accessibility and thinking big. The one in the back.
3 years, right?
Yeah.
Aside from time, what else do you think you lost in these 3 years?
My youth. It's kind of like underneath the youth part, because like when I'm young and energetic, there's a lot of other opportunities, and it's not like I don't have them. But I just keep saying no because I want to focus on this, like making this thing work. So yeah, youth and other opportunities.
Last one.
What kinds of things have you tried but didn't work out?
Too many. Next. No, I'm honest. Like too many to list off now. How do I choose?
Gut feel.
Okay, if you could go back to the time when you first graduated and you could give advice to yourself when you go back, what would the soundbite be?
Work at a startup first. Get some experience, get some network. Maybe smarter than than just fresh grad. Okay. Do you want to take the last one? You got me.
Is it really short?
You mentioned that since startups are so hard, would you consider doing another startup?
Oh yes. That's why I have a job now. Working in tech in Asia. Don't plan. Yeah, in the future, but I'm trying to find out what is the problem that I'm really, really passionate about. This time around, I'll be more focused on the problem rather than the solution, being in love with the thing that I built rather than the thing I'm trying to solve. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.